Hey everybody, Jay Marino here, welcome back. We're continuing Enslavers Redux, created by OmegaWeaponX. It's a reimagining slash remake slash redux, if you will, of the original Blizzard Enslavers. We're on to mission 5A, Defenders of Aiur. We're on the A cannon because we did rescue Mojo and his boys. And, similar to mission 2, Into Darkness, this one I believe is entirely custom, brand new, not remade from the original Enslavers. So let's get into it and see what it's all about. Commander's Task Force Warpgate Site on Aiur. A strong defense is sometimes the key to a good offense. Focus on protecting each city entry point before attempting to take on the Zerg Hive. So we have to defend city entrance points? I mean, we're just like showing up on Aiur. What's going on here? I don't really know anything about these missions. I played them a long time ago when I helped Omega Weapon test. This was like 6 years ago, maybe. It was a long time ago. And I gotta say, I don't remember anything about this stuff. So it's kind of cool that enough time has passed that it's all as if it's for the first time. I vaguely remember having to defend Nexuses in this mission, but I'm not 100% certain about that. Unfortunately, I don't make for the best of testers, because sometimes I have to flake, because I got a lot of time to make stuff for the channel on top of, normal real-life priorities. So that, and then I get some people who say, hey, can you come and test stuff for me? And, this is what I've learned back from that 6 years ago. I'd like to, but I really can't commit to it, I'll showcase your stuff when it's done. Can't really help you test, unfortunately. But I hope that I've curated a community that can help you. After being declared a traitor to the Dominion by Menks for disobeying orders, the commander broke through Shezar's secret fortress research facility to rescue a handful of trapped Protoss, including a massive robotic armament called the Warbringer and an advanced Protoss vessel, the Danamoth. Together, they stormed the primary facility, where the powerful psionic Mojo was captured. Mojo revealed to them that Shezar had already left Halcyon through a warp rift created by unknown means to the home planet of the Protoss, Aiur. Oh, I forgot I have to hit the spacebar. With the Dominion's blockade still in effect over Halcyon, traditional escape was impossible. However, Mojo activated a homing beacon within the Danamoth that allowed it to create a warp rift of its own, linking to just outside of Aiur space. Gathering all of their remaining supplies, the commander braced himself for whatever was ahead as he loaded up his transports and piloted through the brilliant light of the wormhole rift. Last time on Enslavers Redux. Commander, all of your forces have safely arrived for the warp rift to the planet Aiur. The task force is unpacking all of their supplies and are awaiting your next order. So, this is your home planet, Mojo? Aiur. Yes, it is good to finally return. I was afraid I would never live to see another sunrise again. Now, we must hurry and warn the Conclave of Shezar's intentions if we are to stop him from releasing the Zerg upon Aiur. Warning. Planetary-wide scans indicate massive Zerg biosignatures detected across the planet. Zerg creep bile has been calculated to cover 52% of the planet's surface. What? This is impossible. How could Shezar's Zerg accomplish such a thing so quickly? We are receiving an incoming transmission of Protoss origin. Stand by while I patch it through to our systems. Terran invaders, know that we are aware of your intrusion to Aiur, and we will burn the rest of your fleet to the last. You are not welcome on Aiur. Leave now, and we may spare you show you mercy, and or spare you. Judicator Eldaris, it is I, Mojo, of the expeditionary fleet to the Terran world Halcyon. I have traveled back to Aiur with these humans in order to stop a dangerous one known as Alan Shezar. They are not like those that have recently come. Praetor Mojo, I had feared that you and your fleet were lost when we could not contact you. It is fortunate that you are still alive. However, make no mistake, these Terrans are not your allies. We will dispose of them as we will the Zerg. Not a single alien to Aiur shall remain here. Listen, friend, we aren't your enemy. We laid our lives on the line to rescue Mojo and your group back on Halcyon. Our mission is to hunt down Shezzer only. We have no interest in you or staying on Aiur. As soon as we put a stop to him, we'll leave. You have my word. Aldaris, the Terran speaks the truth. They mean Aiur no harm, and they are only here to help and stop this madness. But tell me, what has happened here? How have so many Zerg come with Shezzer to have defiled Aiur so? The creatures did not arrive with the Terrans before. Aiur was invaded by these foul beasts just prior to your arriving. It is unknown how they have learned of our world. But fear not, the Conclave has the situation completely under our control. Do they, though? These Zerg have violated Aiur, and this Terran, Alan Shezzer, only seeks to further deface Aiur as he has learned to control his own Zerg minions by using forbidden Protoss technology against us. Judicator, please, you must help us. These are serious allegations, Praetor, if what you speak is true. Very well, but first, if these humans are truly of peace with us, then we would ask them of something. The Zerg that have already invaded Aiur and have begun to attack our cities and temples. We cannot allow this to happen. Go to the province of Velaria and assist Praetor Phoenix in defending the city entrances. Should a nexus fall, the barriers protecting the city will cease and the Zerg will overwhelm the defenseless city. Of course, Judicator. It would be my honor to assist the great Phoenix. The Zerg shall fall to us this day. Commander, I know I have little right to ask you, but please help me defend my people. Our numbers to assist you in your quest will grow if we are successful. We've come this far. If this guarantees we'll get some help to stop Shezzer, I'm in. I pray we can trust these humans, Praetor. I feel a dark influence on Aiur. So this takes place between episodes 2 and 3 of the original StarCraft campaign. By the way, if that was not clear, send me in. Protoss Collide Temple Grounds, Valeri Province. We've established a perimeter over the entrance to the city. We need to get to the other outposts soon to help set up defenses. Terran Commander, it is good to have you here. While I bear no ill will towards the Conclave, I admit they can be a little overzealous when it comes to Aiur and her people. That's our boy. Don't sweat it. We're just glad to help out. Let's go hunt some bugs. Cool. Okay, we still have our early shock division, and it looks like a ton of, Look at how many medics we have. My goodness. Okay, well, Oh, Mojo is in a scout. Planetary profile. You can pause and read this if you'd like. It's an essay. Let's go. And then Psionic Storm on Mojo. Increases Mojo's movement speed by 100 for 20 seconds. That's cool, too. We need to establish more defensive structures behind each city entrance. Should a nexus fall, the barrier will come down and a path to Velaria will be open to the Zerg. I just want to scout a little bit, maybe look for another base. Oh, okay. This is not resources. That's raw iridium. Interesting. Do I have a black market compound? No. Okay, we need that early. I also need an academy. Praetor Phoenix, I'm glad to see you fighting well on the battlefield once more. I have heard recently, apart from Aiur on a research expedition, I am glad you have returned to Aiur to defend our homelands. Mojo and Phoenix. Again, you can read these if you'd like. Phoenix missing his portrait there. Again, little things, little things. Ah, but of course, I will never abandon Aiur in her time of need. After I completed the scanning protocols required on Glacius, I rushed back to Aiur as soon as I could when I heard of invaders' arrival.
Not a problem. All right with me.
Glacius? Curious, I do not recall hearing of any such protocol on that world. Nevertheless, I shall show these ill-tempered beasts a warm welcome from the Kalai. Okay. A lot of text at the beginning. I see the 3 entrances. These 2 are pretty easily accessible to me, but the one up top is not, which is why I'm inclined to maybe take this group, because the commander is super duper strong, and just making sure that we can kind of cleave a path straight to them is necessary.
I'm listening.
Our allies are being attacked.
Okay, I'm going to assume he can sort of handle this himself. Got a nice big expansion up here. Again, it kind of looks like we'll be able to get up here pretty easily. Yo, we have Banshees here too, plus Shock Division and Mojo. Maybe we just want to kind of move over in this direction for later. Black Market Compound still on its way up. Oh, Dragon Knights, I forgot. Okay. Let's go ahead and set this up. When you're done with that, just come on over here. I can see some resources down there too, so I might want to go and set that up. Lazarus Protocol ability is now available. That's this. I was wondering if we were ever going to be able to actually, you know, make that. I think they're just reinforcing this area, so I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to actually hold on to it. But again, I think we basically have made a path to get to the upper left where possible.
SCV good to go, sir.
Lay it on me.
I'm going to say, as long as they don't rebuild the structures, which they're kind of doing.
Complete.
SCV good to go, sir.
I'd love to take this base right here, actually. You know what? I'm going to just move up here and start making a command center somewhere. And then let's get a factory so we can get more tanks. Never mind, I have 0 gas. That would help.
Roger that.
Our allies are being attacked.
He's fine. He's amazing.
Good to go, sir.
I'm listening.
Okay, heal me. Maybe we can just get some more tanks and move them up here. Oh, Phoenix is actually, like, attacking stuff. My goodness.
Good to go, sir.
Say it loud and proud. What's eating
Well, I'm going to stay here and just defend this, and eventually we'll get some defense, like some actual units up there to help.
Report for duty.
Let's go ahead and get that factory.
SCV good to go, sir.
Our allies
That way we're going to be close enough that we can defend this entrance as is necessary. Oh, my. So the Banshees can't cloak at this point.
SCV good to go, sir.
We do have Mojo here, though. We need combat shield for sure. Let's come on down here and build some bunkers.
SCV good to go, sir.
I'm not sure where the units are coming from that are spawning to hit these areas, but regardless, we got to get them defended pretty quick.
Loud and clear.
Once this is done, we'll be in a much better shape as well.
Report for duty.
And I'm cautious, like, if Red's going to come and attack us, we might be in worse trouble. The other thing, too, actually, again, it depends on where they're going to attack us from. I'm just not sure. Let's go ahead and just get some Marines down here. And make a barracks. And we'll get an engineering bay.
Roger that.
And then this is done.
A good man of mine.
This is a really nice and juicy expansion.
I read you. SCV good to go, sir.
So we do this.
Orders,
And
Captain.
then we... Oh, wait, I'm still waiting on the engineering bay. We get more SCVs there.
You want a piece of me, boy? Let's move.
SCV good to go,
And we'll
sir.
get the... We'll worry about these pickups later. It's really not something I can deal with right now.
Sir? SCV good to go, sir.
Engineering bay's on the way. Got those upgrades. Now, is my base in danger? That's the other thing I have to be concerned about.
I read you.
Outstanding.
SCV good to go, sir.
Okay, let's grab fortified bunker.
We need backup. ASAP.
SCV good to go, sir.
And then we got to worry about getting some stuff over here next. So let's just grab some SCVs and send them over there.
Good to go, sir.
And just make the run for it. Hopefully they can just make it and it'll be fine.
SCV good to go, sir.
Right, something like that.
SCV good to go, sir.
Nothing's in the way. Don't tell me something's in the way. Okay, load this up.
SCV good to go, sir.
And then turrets. And then this area should be relatively safe.
SCV good to go, sir.
Probably gonna need some turrets on this side too. And then let's just try and get an SCV. And I don't think an SCV can make it. We need to take this group here momentarily. Just get a barracks here as well.
SCV good to go, sir. Roger that.
And let's get an armory. Just kind of getting a little bit of everything at this point. We have to spread out where all of our stuff is. Is Phoenix gonna need help? If this guy can get a fatty storm on those Hydras, he's gonna be fine. But if he can't, then obviously he's going to be in trouble. I think he's okay. I don't know if Phoenix himself is allowed to die. Like, if Phoenix would respawn, then everything's fine.
SCV good to go, sir.
Dragon Knights, man, that's bomb. Let's go and get more Shock Division when this is done, and we'll move them over to this side.
Add-on
And then we'll load up this bunker, and everything's going to be fine. So,
SCV good to go.
Our allies are being attacked.
Fueled up, ready to go.
okay, let's try and bring these tanks all the way over here, and hopefully they won't die along the way.
SCV good to go, sir.
Okay, and then we'll transfer some SCVs to each of these locations to defend all of them. Okay, load this up. We're going to make more.
I'm in deep.
That's what I thought. That's what I was afraid of. Phoenix, help me. We lost one, but as long as the other one can make it. Okay, go ahead and try and make a run for it.
Base is under attack.
Load that up. Load that up. We'll block with missile turrets.
You want a piece of me, boy?
SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay, cool.
Additional supply depots required.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and we need depots, and then we got to start setting up defense up there too, because they're starting to send more and more stuff to these locations. We got to make runs with SCVs to get each of them as well, and then we'll continue to upgrade the commander as well.
I read you. Orders received.
Depots. This guy is probably stuck, right?
Upgrade complete.
Right, can't build it. Something's in the way.
Yeah, if you're stuck, just go ahead and just build.
Reports for duty.
Just go ahead and build. You'll be fine. We need a starport. Probably get a second armory.
Yes, sir.
Perdition turrets.
Research complete.
And perdition turrets.
Orders, Captain. Right away.
And perdition turrets. Same thing up here. Well, can't really make many perdition turrets, but that's okay. So I'm just going to make a group here and try and get up here so that we can set up this defense, and then we can consider going and attacking a Cerebrate at some point.
SCV good to go.
And then we make more shock division and such. This area is not really ready for this, but shock division, I think, is going to be fine. Building armor is Pog.
SCV good to go, sir. Orders received.
You'll love to see it. Okay, cool. So that's loading up. You're stuck, so just keep making depots back there.
For duty. SCV good to go.
Siege mode. I don't even know if I should make siege tanks if I can get shock division as time goes on, right? And then we can make banshees and battle cruisers. My goodness. Let's go ahead and grab the science facility then. Keep making marines right there. And upgrades, upgrades, upgrades.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Honestly, make more perdition turrets. I'd love to get more tanks over on that side.
Complete.
Even just one more should be good enough. I'm waiting for one of those to just get blasted by a massive, massive, massive force, you know?
You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay, this is looking pretty good. Let's get some more SCVs.
Base is under attack.
Right there and there.
Our allies are being attacked.
That's what I sort of figured, that there's going to be, like, there's going to be random muta attacks that come in from these angles, so let's just get a ton of turrets. They're upgraded as well.
Yes, sir.
Conga line of Hydralisks coming in. No, 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 no. SCVs. Ugh.
Piece of me, boy?
We'll give them one medic, and we got to get more SCVs up there.
SCV good to go, sir.
So we'll make a run for it. They did just attack us. Okay, Commander Force is looking good. Once +1 finishes, we start +2. You go ahead and make a run for it over here if possible. I know you can do it.
Research complete. Base is under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Upgrade complete.
Son of a. I guess we're gonna have to.
Upgrade complete.
We're gonna have to escort them. I'm getting nervous about that top area, so let's clean this out now. These are stuck, unfortunately, so we just gotta kill them.
Sounds good.
And we're gonna bring several SCVs down and around to get up to this area. This side is the one that's getting hit the hardest. It seems okay. Well, there's lurkers now, too. The Zerg attack again, we must defend our homeland. But yeah, I gotta get up here and make sure that this is secure.
Sure, why not?
Base is under attack.
Right away, sir. Orders received.
I'll get a factory there just in case.
What's eating that?
SCB good to go, sir.
Okay, leave a bunch of Marines back here to load up these bunkers, and then you guys go back home.
Loud and proud, son.
Keep making Marines so that we have a mobile force that can move around and help us. Let's get a physics lab, and we can start throwing down some BCs, I guess. I don't know why that's my choice, but that's what I'm gonna do.
Send some body bags.
Roger that.
Field response data, no. They didn't all die.
I got you.
Add-on complete.
God, these upgrades, they're so flippin' good. Okay, and let's get a factory here too so we can get more tanks, and I can also get Shock Division. Let's upgrade these things as well. Let's get if we can get this Shock Division up here to the upper area of the map, then we're in great shape.
Jacked up and good to go. Let's move.
Orders, Captain.
You want a piece of me, boy?
And then we make Perdition turrets and normal turrets. We put the tanks behind, and everything's well with. And then all the entrances are safe, and then we start maybe pushing into the Zerg bases. That's my plan, at least. We keep an eye out on upgrades.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Honestly, this is worth getting.
Right away, sir.
This is a mistake. Stop, stop, stop. All of you stop. I just want to land this thing. There we go. That was a mess.
Affirmative.
Our allies are being attacked.
Orders received, sir.
I heard a defiler. I think it's interesting that Phoenix is so interested in attacking.
Upgrade
Okay,
complete.
let's make a trek up here.
Not a problem.
Let's get some BCs and mix in Banshees, get a little Air Force going.
Mineral
Yamato.
field. Our allies are being attacked.
Let's get a second starport, because we're going to need some science vessels as well. And while we're up here, we just go ahead and we snag
Reporting for
this,
What do you want?
and then kill them.
Complete.
Give us your best shot. Lay it on me. Speak up.
I guess this is where these guys are going, unfortunately.
Mineral field depleted.
I don't love it, but it is what it is. Okay, let's come on back to this area. Let's get a couple tanks to defend this area up here.
Research complete.
We're going to make some more Marines. Maybe we'll grab another group of Field Response Theta. Yeah, that's all coming up, so let's grab science vessels after this. Irradiate is fine.
Piece of me, boy.
Mineral field depleted.
What's our
Add-on.
Okay, we're going to want to move the tanks over there.
Mineral field depleted.
Let them kill. I mean, they could just kill the turret. That's fine.
Upgrade complete.
Oh, they're actually stuck completely.
Mineral field depleted.
Don't worry, tanks are getting set up, and we're fine.
Yes, sir.
So repair that, and then get back behind the bunkers. Spider mines could be okay too. Giant battle cruiser, classic skin. You'll love to see it.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, and then we can toss in some Dragon Knights too, because those are incredible. Let's grab a science vessel. We don't need a lot. We need 1 more Palladium and 3 more Iridium. We also have to be careful with Mojo as we attack. But he does have Psionic Storm. I forgot where Mojo even was this whole time. I think this defense down here isn't even needed, honestly. Let's check the bottom right next.
Mineral field depleted.
Let's get some Goliaths to mix in there as well. Commander's super fast. Mojo's great for scouting for resource pallets, actually, because he's super fast. And flippin' blast off.
Base
Our
is
allies are being attacked.
This here is a pretty spooky area. And I think it's because it's eating the brunt of my, it's eating the brunt of Red's attacks, too.
Mineral field depleted.
So let me tell you something. We're gonna just grab a bunch of SCVs and we're making a run for it.
Yes, sir.
Up here.
Right away, sir.
And then,
Mineral field
I guess I'll
depleted.
take this.
Orders received.
I just make 2 command centers. That way we can make double, comm centers.
upgrade
Comsats,
complete.
excuse me.
Not enough energy.
Our
Interesting.
allies' base is under attack. Our allies are being attacked.
Do not let a single civilian Protoss structure fall.
Our
Don't speak to me about
allies
this.
are attacked. Mineral field depleted.
Goliath online.
Add-on.
I can't build here.
Okay, Commander, let's jump you up here and grab this.
Sounds good. Move it.
Dude, he's so good. He's so
Allies
strong.
are being attacked.
So I'm ready to win, basically, but I just gotta make sure that I explore every crevice of the map to get my 2 remaining Iridium.
Goliath.
There's 1.
Not enough energy.
No, that's
Our allies are being attacked.
Chrono Rift device, huh? Goliaths,
Upgrade complete.
Banshees, and battle cruisers. Okay, we're coming up here next.
Goliath, I'll be want a piece of me.
Honestly, Mojo, I'm not gonna include. You can stay with your buddies, okay? That's where you belong.
Make it happen. You want Goliath online.
MF and Chrono Rift device is a thing here. It's a new age of Jay Burrito. He uses a Radiate. The Commander, pick up the Chrono Rift device. What have you found here, human? A device from one of our fallen research facilities. I cannot make well use of this, however. Perhaps this can be combined with your own technology. Try this. Whoa, what the hell does this thing do?
We have you on visual?
What do you want?
Okay.
Want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
I got you.
It's just like, it's so much text here. This device was intended to improve our matrix fields. I've calibrated it so you can use it to generate your own temporal rift. It should prove useful for defense. Okay, that seems
Our
very
allies'
good.
base is under attack. Our allies
Dragon
are
Knight
being
time,
attacked.
and then let's go ahead and comsat. Add this to the comsat. Perfect. Mojo can... Oh, God, look at him squirm. Ugh. It's disgusting. There's 1 Iridium.
Base is under attack.
Oh, my God, look at that amount of mutas. Absolutely insane. Oh, my goodness. These attacks are starting to get out of control.
Yes, sir.
I can't build here.
But, you know, it is what it is. So let's grab our guys.
Battle cruiser operational.
I read you.
Keep making Marines and Goliaths. And we are maxed.
SCP good to go, sir.
So I have an eye on one of the 2 remaining iridiums. There's the last one way in the back.
SCP good to go, sir.
I think we're about ready to push into this base. Destroy the primary Zerg colony. Mojo, just in case, we're going to leave you back. We will bring the commander, though, because he is too good. We'll cut across and get the last
Our
thing.
allies are being attacked.
Okay, here we go. My goodness. Does this work on air units? I don't know, so I'm not going to bother trying.
Upgrade.
Get in there and start killing their production before this gets out of hand. Now they're a two of them. I'm just using the commander to pick off these individual things. There we go. Now would be a great time for Phoenix to attack, if you ask me, but he's not gonna. Okay, we haven't finished all of our upgrades, but we should need to at this point. My concern is I'm not gonna be able to get reinforcements up here because the enemy reinforces pre-placed crap all along here.
Upgrade.
Banshees, man, they're doing great.
Base is under attack.
Well, it's a good thing they just tried to attack me needlessly.
Right away, sir.
Feels good. It's a lot of... It's a lot of Guardians. All that's left is my Air Force for the most part here. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Keep that science vessel alive because we need it. Commander and medics are still alive. Just make Banshees to try to rally up here and finish this up. Okay, Commander, we're going to make a mad dash. And kill some... No, never mind. We're out of things. We're going to make a mad dash for this. No, I don't care about this stuff. There we go. Then you run away. Now we clean up. The enemy is likely... It's rebuilding in a drastic fashion at this point. Don't let him plague. Just kill him quickly. There we go. There's something weird with this lurker actor in general, and when I say actor, I mean like the model in like the data editor. There's something wonky with it. Mass BC. It's not what I intended to do, but it's what we ended up with because all of our ground units died. All right, we got all the side objectives. There's a massive wave of Zerg descending upon us. We must defend the city entrances. Let the Zerg come. For Aiur. Quick save? Because, like, who knows what this means. Because, like, I don't have that much stuff left. So just, like, make Marines here and make Goliaths here. I've never been a huge fan of, like, the... Oh, it's the very end of the mission and here's, like, a semi-gotcha, you know?
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yep, here they go.
Base is under attack.
Perdition turrets, though.
Base is under attack.
Phoenix is helping in one of the entrances. Okay, I think we're okay.
Allies are being attacked.
Phoenix ran into this group, which is a huge, huge, huge boon. It's a lot of ultras. Oh my god. Okay, that side is fine. I think we're going to barely hang on here because we've got the Protoss that's here to sort of help us too.
Complete.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I forgot Mojo is awesome. The Zerg are retreating. Victory is ours this day. That was close. Don't let Phoenix take any health damage on normal difficulty. Apparently we did that. I'll take it. Add to my achievement total. The Zerg in this area have been wiped out, and the remaining brood is pulling back. Terran Commander, my thanks go to you for not only rescuing Praetor Mojo, but defending our homeland as well. You're truly a shining example that not all Terrans have malevolent intentions. Human, your actions here have placed some small faith in me for the Terran race. We will provide your forces with a small armament to stop the Terran Shezar and his ilk. As soon as they are dealt with, we would have you leave our homeland immediately. Do you understand? I get it. Listen, we don't want to be here any more than you want us here, but I made a promise to a friend to end this, and I'm going to see that through. Then you shall have your vengeance, friend. Judicator, I wish to accompany the Terran forces to put an end to Shezar's plans immediately. He has caused me great disturbance in his ability to control the Zerg, and with the present state of Aiur, something. We shall allow it, Praetor. Phoenix, you and your forces are to immediately begin traveling to the province of Antioch and secure its defense, as you have done here, while you wait for the new executor, Artanis, to arrive with reinforcements. With our conviction strong, the Zerg shall be expunged from Aiur. As you command, Judicator, I shall make haste. Intaro Adun, brave Terran. May you bring swift wrath to all enemies of Aiur.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Do you want a piece of me, boy?
Goliath online.
Oh, I see. There's a cloaked... It's Duran. I was gonna say, I thought the camera was following the Marine, but that's something where, again, things don't seem to fully pause when the cinematics start. That end section really feels like a gotcha, as if to see like, hey, I told you on the loading screen that you had to defend the city entrances or you might lose if you tried to destroy the Zerg hive. You know, I could take it or leave it. I'm not a big fan of end of mission gotchas. This is why I don't really like holdout missions that much either, even in the vanilla games, because it's always like, oh, last 2 minutes, the enemy empties their base and then you might lose at the last second. A lot of the times those are so meticulously tested such that they know that even if the player had basically nothing, the enemy wouldn't actually be able to kill your whole base in time. But user-made stuff, less so. And this is one where it wasn't even like a last 2 minutes base empties. It's like last 2 minutes you don't even know what you're going to be up against because it's spawned from off the map. So who knows? But we did it. I did secure those entrances as I was told, so we are good to go. Those attacks are no joke on the exits, especially on the right, because the red base, which typically was sending attacks at purple's base, which was Phoenix, they just sent their attacks to that entrance instead, so that right area gets completely roasted constantly. If you take that middle base, it seems like it draws brown spawned attacks into you instead of to the entrances, the top and the bottom entrances, so that helped a lot. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time for the finale of the Terran campaign. Bye-bye.